Well, I didn't.
Oh man, that's a bad way to start, bro. Make sure to shower, kids, if you're watching this show. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Sounded like you're
Beautiful.
when you're washing your clothes in the.
Hey, what is that?
Who?
What are those numbers on the screen? 424 704 3068. What is that?
Yeah, we did it.
We did it, guys.
What do we do?
We didn't.
We had the phone lines open. Yeah,
What?
we had to because we ain't got shit to talk about. This episode's about to be a repeat.
It's not a repeat.
Everything you've heard in every other podcast for the last 3 weeks is about to be repeated here because it's the same shit every fucking day. Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy. As always, I got Brian right here to my left.
What up?
Spenny on my right. Yay! Tony.
What a deuce.
And Chewy on the ones and twos.
Chewy.
So we're gonna start with some I don't know how to put it, just rumors, I guess. I was gonna say funny, sad, comedic. Rumored to the Galaxy is 20-year-old attacking midfielder Agustin Almendra from Boca. He is apparently the next Riquelme,
Apparently,
right? And he's linked to Man City. Was it Bayern?
Barcelona and PSG.
Yeah,
And
of course the LA Galaxy.
So the Galaxy,
Duh.
Runner-ups.
Duh.
so
Why wouldn't you choose the Galaxy?
I'm gonna start with Psych.
What do you mean? He wants to come here. He told me from Argentina.
He told you?
I don't know, man. Facebook was pretty, I think it's true.
Believe everything you see on Facebook.
It was on the internet, so
believe everything on the internet, huh?
no.
Everything, especially coming from Boca and Argentina.
Coming from their Boca.
Argentine media. Believe it. He's coming to the Los Angeles Galaxy.
So I'll start it off. So 20 years old, promising future. Considered apparently the next Riquelme. Already interest from Man City. Who was it again? Man City, Barcelona. You said?
Man City, Barcelona, and PSG.
Whatever, big clubs around the world. I love my G's, but why the fuck would he come here? Especially with what's going on with this club right now.
Playing time and money.
But if
Playing
he's
time
already
and money.
But if he's already apparently the next Riquelme,
Playing
why would you
time.
come and
Okay, where did Riquelme go? He went to
Villarreal?
Yeah.
That was a big club at that time.
Okay, so you say playing time and money, right? What is the highest ever paid DP? Is it like Chicha right now, 7 point something?
Pretty much.
Zlatan still 7.6, right?
Whatever. No, I think it's
7.2.
Chicha. I think Chicha is actually now the highest paid. I think I might be wrong.
Okay, this
Point-
7.5. Let's say 7.
Round it
Let's
up,
call it 8
round
million.
up.
Let's just call it 8 million, just for shits and giggles. So, you think if he's already like supposed to be this next big player, and he's linked to such clubs, that 8 million is not possible for one of those teams to pay? And you think the Galaxy is the MLS is gonna come anything close to a player that doesn't have a name yet? Basically, you know,
Yes.
It's all about. It's all about.
You overestimate how much clubs are willing to pay for 20-year-old South Americans in Europe. You're way overestimating what they're willing to pay on an annually basis to that player. So yes,
Yeah, dude.
I would think playing time and money is going to be a big factor for him coming over here. You know, a lot of young players that are coming into the league are saying all the same thing. This is just to showcase me to Europe because I'm not there yet. It's going to be the same thing with this kid. You can come to a market that obviously loves Kichan, right?
Yeah.
Any young player you bring right now, whether they play offense or defense, as long as they bring it, they're going to be loved by this crowd.
Yeah, because we're
The fans are thirsty as fuck right now for something that just is going to, you know, and if you could put something like that together where we finally have an attacking mid, it's going to be a different kind of game than this balonazo that we're trying to play from outside the wings that ain't working, according to everybody, right?
We need that magic.
So money and playing time, I'll say it again.
But if he, like I just said, if he's the next Riquelme, why would he want to come over here? Why wouldn't he want to play in competition? If he's, especially, let's say PSG gets him and, okay, you're going to be...
Let me say it again. Playing time and money.
What if he does get a starting role over there in those teams? If
Where,
he's,
fool?
wherever he's going to go. Maybe it's not those other, like Barcelona, Man City, but PSG. Let's say they offer him, yo, you're going to get to
PSG
play...
has Drexler on the bench, bro.
I'm just saying. Why
they had Cavani on the bench for
the
almost
next
the whole
Riquelme
year. They
to
had
come to the LA
Adrian
Galaxy.
Robert on the bench for a whole year.
I'm just saying, I don't
Barcelona.
think-
If I was him, dude, honestly, if I was a kid, man, and they offered me these things, I would honestly go to the MLS hands down. Why? Because for the same reason that Spenny said, dude. I'm gonna get my play time, and this is I see a better future in the MLS. I think if I ball out in the MLS, which the competition is not as strong like as it is in Europe, if I ball out here, it's gonna be way easier for me to get picked up from a better team as opposed to me going to a shittier team and going straight to Europe. You know what I mean? That's my take on it. If I was a kid, I would straight up just come to MLS.
If I was a 20-year-old, I'd be looking to go to like Ajax, Bayern Munich,
There you go.
Borussia, but these aren't the teams that are being linked.
right,
Borussia.
it's dude, it's
Whatever.
hard. It's hard
Whatever,
for
man.
anybody from over here to just go directly to Europe, man. It's
You
really
know,
hard.
Those are the teams I'm looking to go to if I'm, between 18 and like 24.
Well, we only hear the big names, but doesn't mean the other teams are interested. I'm sure there's other teams, maybe not.
The
If
guy
there's
is interested.
if those other teams are a possibility and you haven't jumped on it, then you need to talk to your management because, I mean, just look at the track record of a team like Ajax.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. They make superstars.
You do.
So does Borussia.
Borussia.
Man. Dortmund.
PSV too.
PSV too.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say I think there's 0% chance if he is what they're saying that he is.
The next week.
All right, so we have a chance.
We have a chance.
If,
And if anybody in the chat thinks we have a chance and want to call us in and let us know what you think, call us at 424-704-3068.
plus we have a leg up.
We
he could
paid
ta-
our
he-
phone bill.
He could talk to Pavon about it.
And dude, come on, you're gonna be playing with like the greatest, Chicharito. Come on, bro.
Oh, damn it. Don't fucking push him away either. Come on, bro.
I can't think of
dude,
any.
I love him. What the
Chicha Dios
fuck?
to you, sir.
I can't think of a bad moment Pavon's had here since he's gotten here, right?
If we missed the penalty.
Nothing but love.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing but love for this kid.
All right, guys. Well, we got a few questions in today. We're going to maybe take our time on some of them. And after that, if there is time, which it should be, we'll go through the roster. And obviously, there's improvements needed everywhere. But, we'll talk shit about. I mean, we'll talk about all of the players that we have. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the questions. Instagram, shout out to David. Our friend David Godino says, would you rather have a Kobe Jones statue or a 100 up next?
Ooh.
Let me just.
I
start.
mean, for my culture, dog, I'm not Saudi, man.
Yeah.
I would want Kobe Jones.
Same.
For me, not only is he a local, he played for the U.S. national team.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the first goal for the U.S. national team. He's one of the players that I actually remember playing U.S. soccer since I was young.
First goal in the Galaxy.
First goal in the Galaxy, he did his job to the end.
You wear the same number?
He changed his game. He adapted to the team. That's not easy to as a professional to do. Like, hey, change your game if you want to stay. And he sacrificed for this team just as much, I guess. But I think he did it for longer. For me, it'd be Kobe Jones. I think he's underestimated too as far as his impact to the game. At least for LA.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not overall worldwide or like Landon Donovan, but on the national level. But as far as for the Galaxy, I mean, he was your Pavon before we had Pavon. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
No,
he was taking one or two players on one-on-one on those
Speed,
wings.
yeah.
With speed, he had power. You can't underplay or underestimate what he did for this team. So
Yeah.
I think it's.
I get that. I would go with Cien just because of
Yes.
that culture. Of course.
That
You see that
culture.
shit? And not just that, like, the lack of representation there is for the Central American community in general, that could be like a push for that. We have a Central American player who came here and won some championship with a team that's beloved by all Los Angeles, the original MLS LA team. So that'd be, especially because we're in LA, there's a shitload of fucking Salvies here. So why not? Either way, I wouldn't be mad at either. I wouldn't be mad at having a statue of him and Kobe Jones,
I
like
got
with
it.
the ring together, like
What
them
they
getting the
should
ring
do-
together.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
would
pretty
be
tight.
awesome.
What they should do if they can is put Kobe Jones at the stadium and put fucking Cien on Alvarado
I think they already have two of them.
at MacArthur or Lafayette Park out there. Sick.
No, but again, I gotta agree with you, Spen. It's Kobe Jones for me too, hands down, for the same reasons that Spen just said.
It'd be tight though. That
American
picture where
soccer, baby.
is Pescadito, Cien, and Kobe getting the rings. That'd be a dope ass statue right there.
Nah, Pescadito gets his own, first off. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Would a statue at the Rose Bowl be out of the question?
I mean, they had that deal. I remember that where they were supposed to do, or not supposed to, but they had a deal where they could do games over there, like friendlies and stuff. So maybe they still have a partnership.
Maybe do like one of the parks that's around.
Nah, but you want it at the stadium. You want your fans to be able to see it all the time.
Hey, because I hope that they do more of those drive-ins.
I know that's dope.
I hope they continue that little partnership that they had, to do away days or away
Seriously.
viewing parties at that.
Like when it's not.
Because once you let people out to interact, that shit's gonna get crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
that's why.
You know,
I thought that's
and
what
just to let people know,
Dude,
you don't really need a ticket to get in.
Yo,
high
high key. Just imagine if COVID wasn't around, dude, and they freaking did the drive-in freaking meetups. That would be fucking
Bro,
sick, dude. Like
some game day shit.
it'd be some
but
huge
then again,
party, bro.
Then again, I think they would take the partnership just back to the
It'd be
digs.
amazing.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, that's true. That's actually it wasn't bad either. But
I like the Rose Bowl idea though. That was nice.
I thought it was really cool.
I think it's a tough choice. On one hand, you have Kobe Jones. You know, he had his thing where the hair and everything. His game obviously was great, and he brought the U.S. fans and one type of fans. You know, it was exciting to have Kobe Jones play in your league, in your home, in your town. And then you have Cienfuegos. Cienfuegos, dude, maybe he would have became a fan, but your Bryants maybe wouldn't have been around till later. You know, he helped bring this other wave of fans as well. It's tough, dude. Cop out, but yeah, that statue of them getting the rings, which is just them two in that image, Brian.
Mhm.
Let me correct you. Kobe and Cien getting the ring. That image is iconic, bro. Because
That would
those
be
are
a
two
badass
guys.
statue, man.
Yeah, those two guys went through through hell, bro. They had to lose to DC twice,
Fuck.
then to fucking San Jose
San
in
Jose,
overtime, bro. I mean, yeah, I think it's a cop out, but if they would do that statue, I think they'd be amazing. I think those guys would appreciate it because I'm sure they're close after everything they went through.
I don't think you disrespect either one of them by putting them together.
Nah, but
Yeah,
You give them their share due, man. You know, get your piece, man.
but do they?
You want left or right, Rebecca?
But do they make it? Do they make it out there? I think it's gonna be a while because I do feel that fucking Ring of Honor is like their way of saying like, oh, they're already fucking immortalized and shit at the stadium.
That one's tough, man. I mean, how many statues can you fit there? I mean, you have to give one to Cienfuegos, Kobe Jones. You have to give one to Landon. You have to give one to Keane.
Well, Landon's coming.
So
Keen, baby.
you have Keane and you got Beckham. That's 5. I mean, how many more do you put?
Fish.
Nah, I think the gift for Keen they're gonna bring him to be a coach of anything one day. That's gonna be his
hope.
gift.
If you don't get a statue, but here's his team. All
Yeah.
right, sick.
I'll take it, bro.
I mean, would you give one to Keane?
Well, yeah, of
Better
course.
yet, would you give one to Bruce Arena?
I would try to name something after Bruce Arenas, man.
Yeah.
Even if it's the fucking G2 field, bro.
Nah,
I
he
mean,
needs
Bruce
he needs
Arena-
something league wide.
Yeah.
I thought he should get
They're,
something.
gonna-
The
they're gonna
supporter
change,
shield.
they're gonna change the
We
Dignity Health
thought
Sports
we
Park to
talked
Bruce
about him
Arena.
getting maybe the supporter shield, but
Coach of the Year, the Bruce Arena
There was-
Award.
That's already Shiggy. It's the
That's
Shiggy.
Siggy, that's right. You're right.
You have
And
the,
the
you have the
trophy?
Donovan.
Donovan.
You have the Shiggy.
and you have the trophy.
The trophy, the Phil and shoots. All
MLS.
Galaxy related. But we want more. Hey, David coming with the fire right here. He says, next question. He asks, you rather Galaxy win a 6th MLS Cup or their first Champions League
6.
title?
6.
Ooh.
6.
Oh.
6.
I-
6.
I'll take the Champions League, bro.
6.
I said the Champions
You
League.
shit on
Champions.
everybody with that one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Especially in the new Champions League era.
6.
Being the first MLS team to win it since they changed the format. And on top of that, the most winningest club in history of MLS.
It's a cherry
That's
on top.
that's another trend setting right there.
Mind you, we technically have one. But yeah, I
No,
want
we
this
do.
one.
I'm not saying, but the new Champions League.
I mean-
Yeah, I would take that one.
I would love the bragging rights of winning the cup, dude, but there comes bragging rights with winning the freaking Champions League Cup too, so, you know?
You get to represent your team internationally, bro.
I'm only gonna say 6 because 6 is more likely to happen faster than us. Champions
I mean,
League.
that'd be one way to make it
Yeah.
in.
So
We have
Yeah.
I'm
we
gonna
had
go.
one job.
If I have to wait for one to happen, I'd rather wait for the 6 because
That one seems the most likely one to do.
until these salary caps go up, I don't think the MLS will be able to get that far into these competitions.
Ooh,
So-
the Conca champions.
So
though.
I want to bring
Sucks.
bring this up because we just we're talking about the statue in the Ring of Honor, which there Tony says not you Tony, other Tony on the chat.
That's Jose.
Hey,
to you.
Tony.
There's there's a wall of legends. He's talking about the
Yeah.
Ring of Honor that needs to be updated. Any thoughts? You know, we talk about space for statues. Why not put statues in that plaza?
What plaza?
Like right, you know that little where the soccer fest is now. You know what that is?
Nah, that's
Well, like if you're not gonna get.
you don't put statues inside the venue, man. They're still an attraction.
No, I know, but it, like say they're like
You
Sienna,
put the plates
Sienna
inside
and Kobe
the
aren't gonna get one outside. You know, instead of that plaque, because that plaque, how many people can tell you where it's at? You know, I'm basically a Galaxy nerd, so I know where it's at. But even then, it's like I think it's in a horrible location.
Well, it's because we don't go into that location, or we're not usually
It doesn't
in that
matter.
spot.
It's sad, bro.
Yeah,
There's like no
actually,
light
well,
shining on
That's
it.
where the
Like,
expensive tickets are at.
That's the main entrance too.
Yeah, that's where the
It's-
expensive tickets.
It's at the
you
main
know?
entrance. You just been a Galaxy nerd for
Too
what?
long.
Yeah,
For 14
dude.
years, 15 years since
Yeah.
the Staples, since the Home Depot Center opened. That you've been going through one entrance for 15 years.
That's our main
That's the main
entrance. Yeah,
entrance.
that's our main
When somebody
entrance
for
on
the
other
first
side,
time
you
is
know?
going to the stadium, they go through the main entrance. They
Yep.
don't go through the southeast one is the easiest one to get through.
Yeah.
Security
Wait.
sucks, and you can take your friends in for free. They didn't know all this stuff. You know?
Hey, what?
Stupid. That was when it was a Home Depot Center. Guys. Don't try it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
After
dude.
it became
Security's pretty
Digs.
strict nowadays.
after it became the digs, it was like, whoa, what do you mean I need a ticket? What? I've been a season ticket holder without a ticket here for 5 seasons. I've been here for years.
First time they asked me for this. Blasphemy. All right, cool. So I'm alone on that one. Junior.
I just think the statues though would open up to give more credit to some of the unspoken heroes throughout the years. You know, we all have some. For me, I mean, I mentioned him plenty of times, like Marcelo. You know, that guy put in work for this team. You know, Mike McGee definitely deserves a plaque up there.
Or yeah, even some bust wouldn't be a bad idea.
Junie.
You know what? Name a beer after him.
Or you can stadium beer or something like that.
That would be awesome,
Name
dude.
would be after who?
Man,
Penelo.
After all these fools on the wall, you're on the wall, you get a beer.
Man, we've been
Ivan
freaking
Penelo.
planning these ideas, bro, because Galaxy's going to come up, bro.
Oh no, Galaxy doesn't like good ideas. They don't like the fans.
Yeah, come on. They don't listen to our great ideas. We got
Junior.
great ideas.
Junior DCIG. Have you welcomed the Smurfs back to California yet? Nah, because fuck the Smurfs. Agreed?
I mean,
Who?
yes.
Fucking
Woo.
Smurfs.
Ah, you know what though? I do feel bad for Mark Rojas. He had to go to the airport back-to-back days.
Damn.
Like packet, huh?
Yeah, little bitch. Phantasma _ Ultraman 1. Any updates on Franco negotiations? I honestly think it's not going to happen because everyone talks about pandemic, but it hasn't stopped a lot of teams. And if this was a deal that was going to happen already, I don't see why they stopped again when other teams went ahead and made moves. So I don't have no updates, but that's just my guess. You have updates? No?
Fuck no.
All right,
Nope.
cool.
No,
I don't
he hasn't
know.
signed with nobody else. That's an update.
Cool.
So we still have a chance.
There you go. Junior _ Medina 05. It's a tough question. Is it time to find a new goalkeeper?
It's time.
It's been time.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much, Junior. I'd rather start testing out the second stringers, third stringers, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll probably put in more work, bro.
And
Yeah,
to be
you-
honest, I would start doing that shit already in this if we ever have a fucking.
So give Eric a chance. Fuck it. Put him in there.
If you
Dude,
get, if we get a season back, put the youngsters in.
Dude, just put put the reserve for like 2 games and let fucking Bingham shit bricks for a while, dude. And have him
Yeah.
guessing and work his ass off, dude, because he's fucking up.
David
And he knows it.
Alaba on the chat is saying that Alan Franco is off to Croatia.
I'm looking at it right now.
And Samuel Plays is agreeing with you guys saying bin time.
No, he's still in Argentina, by the way. Alan Franco.
So he's not coming here then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so either.
As far as Robert Rios' question, so when do we call?
Whenever you want, my friend.
My
The
friend?
phone lines are open.
Phone lines are open.
Area code 424-704-3068.
My friend repeats.
424-704-3068.
I feel bad if anybody listens to this on Spotify. Like, fuck, they want to stop talking about their phone number. Fucking Mike Jones ass fool. _ Gone
Right
Fishing.
here, guys, right above me, like right here.
_ Gone Fishing. What do we need to be a more dominant team?
Good players.
Guys-
Simple as that.
Yeah,
What do
good
we need to be a more dominant
guys with
team?
passion, guys that want to be here, you know, not guys that fucking are good at social media or date B-list celebrities, you know. We need teams that want to fucking beat players that want to be here.
Hey. That Spice Girls was a B-list celebrity over here, okay? That
talk
guy was
about
counting
Yeah,
chips.
but he ain't no David Beckham though.
Talk about my man ass fool over there.
No, first of all,
Ain't no Beckham.
you know what we
My
need
man.
though? First of all, we need our Capitan back. That's why we probably played like shit.
Alright,
Aside
guys,
from we need him
we
back.
got a phone call coming in.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Hold up.
What?
Caller.
We have to hold.
Caller.
Don't be shy.
Uh-oh. Can you hear us? Did we mess up? Blame
Can you
Chewy.
hear
You
us?
should be good.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah,
Oh,
man.
hello.
Oh, hold on. It's your old friend.
All right.
Hey, it's been a while.
A classic.
Has been a while, gentlemen. It has been a rough go. Yes. Boys doing?
We could be better.
We've seen better days.
Yeah.
I'm glad the Lakers beat the Clippers at this point right now.
It could be better, huh?
Yep. How you doing, Raul? What you got? I'm sure you got a lot in your mind, bro. Where do we start?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, let's start at the top. Our great Papa AG. I think he wants to on the soccer team anymore.
Agreed. 100. Yeah, I definitely feel that way too. AG not wanting a soccer. team.
I feel very, our Texas Lord sounds like it feels like ananas somewhat.
Oh, sorry. Did you guys catch it? It's breaking up a little bit, Raul.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Here. Yeah, I feel ownership. I feel the Chicharito pickup was. I mean, I've been with him since '96. It reminded me of Luis Hernandez.
Ouch. Well, at this point, I think Hernandez had already scored. Oh, Luis Hernandez. No, but no, I agree, dude. I think they kind of given up in the soccer aspect. Obviously, they're in the making money business, but it's like more that than anything now. And I think that's exactly what Chicha was. I can't sit here and say that was 100% GBS's guy.
No, and it was just it was just like he was throwing us throwing.
Cutting off, bro.
It keeps cutting off. Chewy, I don't know if that's us or that's him.
Oh, can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It just seems like they're not moves. The Chicharito was like essentially like they shot their load, and then that's like, oh well, you should be happy with that. Although there's nobody to give Pavone or Chicharito the ball, and I just the defense is exactly the same. There's absolutely no creativity in the midfield. Leggett is a shadow of of what he once was. And this is the lowest the club's been in
3
I don't
years.
know, maybe it's history.
Oh, how easy you forget 8, 18, and 8, huh?
2017, the Witherspoon.
Yeah, but see, it's different now. Los Angeles and the United States itself is not a destination wherever anybody could go. Because we fucked up this COVID thing so bad.
Damn, we have.
So it's a place where I have friends who live in Europe, and nobody wants to come here right now. And so you essentially are off this huge market of players that you could have, tantalized and.
Cutting off, bro. Cutting off.
Yeah, you can there.
There you go.
So yeah, we're at absolute. This is absolute. This is a terrible, terrible time in our organization's history. This tournament, this play was an absolute farce, and I just, I wish I.
Hey, Raul.
He clicked something.
Hey, Raul. We're having a little trouble hearing you, bud. We're gonna cut the call because I'm sure it's not coming out great to the listeners as well. But it's good to hear from you, bro. And trust me,
cheers, Raul.
We're all pissed off as well. So you heard it. He doesn't like Chicha either.
Yeah, we have people in the chat that are agreeing with Raul.
No, yeah.
He has a point, man.
He touched on a few things. I don't know about signing the team. I mean, this team, AEG has still been throwing money at this.
No, but AEG had put them on the market.
Yeah, but
And then they took them off.
They're still putting in
reason.
work to try to make this happen. We just keep getting, shitty cards. This wasn't the team
What
we were
shitty cards?
Come on. At the beginning of the season, you had a good roster. As much as people didn't like Chicha as a signing, you still had a good roster to compete in this league, and they weren't going to be done. We make signings in the summer. More players were going to come. Look at what they did last year. They still had to have the approval of AEG to make all those moves in one season with Polenta, Pipo, Fabio, Pavon. Somebody still had to green light all these moves. So don't tell me that they're not trying or they're not throwing money at this. People forget the 2016 roster. Think about the 2016 roster, man. You had even players like as small as like Legit playing with Ashley Cole, Van Damme, Dejon, Steven Gerrard, Robbie Keane,
But
Giovanni Dos Santos on the same roster.
You could point at that's where it kind of started. All right, look, the no-full year. You it's hard to compare that year, the 18-8 year or 8-18, whatever, because we knew that was gonna happen, right? An awful was trash. They said, "Oh, we're gonna save money on top of that and bring these G2 players," right? And you could argue that it kind of started when Leggett and Ashley Cole and Dejon left. Dejon left because suddenly Bruce said, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you in, and we're gonna give you a DP contract next year." AG was like, "Nah." Ashley Cole, we're lucky he stayed. When they renewed his contract, he didn't get the money he wanted. So the money he was promised by Bruce, because
there was no Bruce.
Right.
No, Bruce brought him though.
But there was no Bruce.
That's why so he didn't get that money, and that's what I'm telling you. I think that's where it might have started.
we
you're
didn't
defending them as far as like not wanting to spend money.
I think we failed too as fans to realize what was going on with the team at that moment, because you had Bruce Arenas in full control, at least from his titles of the team. Like he was general manager, or he was whatever operations and the head coach. And then all of a sudden you want to leave it because you want to go to the U.S. The U.S. was still a mess.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that right now.
My friend.
Okay, hold on. And then you had players like Dejon that was like, "Oh, these who's complaining at practice. The organization doesn't have my back, and this who's gonna leave." And he booked it too.
Yeah, well,
Van Damme, he was loved here, man. There was no way that as a player you couldn't have felt that love and knew that people wanted you to stay. And what he was like, "I don't want to be around this organization. I'm out."
No. He left for personal reasons.
Yeah, man. But if you're happy where you're at, if you're comfortable with the organization that you're at, so you can bring your family. But he didn't even do that. He was like, "Nah, they don't need to be around this. I need to go back." That speaks volumes to how you're treated professionally. If you're comfortable doing what you love, and they make you feel at home, then you might be able to finish out the season. He didn't finish out the season. He left, from in 3-4 weeks, maybe a month and a half after the rumors got serious that he wanted to book it. He didn't even finish the season.
Yeah.
Dejon didn't even finish.
It's a mess, bro. We have a fucking mess.
There's more questions, and by the way, Bruce was forced out too. He wanted to leave, and he did the right thing. His out was go to the U.S. national team, and you couldn't hate him for it.
Yep.
So
we didn't understand what the fuck was going on though, but we don't understand it because we're fucking winning championships over here. And we're like, oh, we're going to throw a bad year. Oh,
but that roster was still, the front office still put that roster together. There's some kind of commitment.
Well, that front office is the reason why we're where we're at right now.
Dude, we just need we need players, bro. Who do we just lost Jonah, dude, because he got injured or whatever. Fucking bye Katai. That's a position we got to replace, and then we got to just look at the freaking back line. We got to either replace fucking center back or replace the right back, or get both of them, dude.
Oh, that's another conversation.
CB, RB, both got to be. There's changes there, dude. At least three. We need 3 players to at least fix the fucking team a little bit better, and bring obviously Jonah back.
We didn't do no moves before this fucking tournament. Other teams made moves that we couldn't do nothing.
Hey man, I fucking like.
Hey, relax over there, Tony.
I really like
Shut over
Katai, dude. I really like.
Kidding me?
I really like the way Katai plays. Too bad he's a fucking racist, but I really like the way he played, dude. And I thought he was gonna bring great things to the team. Unfortunately, he's gone. But we gotta get somebody as up to par, if not better, in that spot.
Better. Fuck
And
that.
before people start putting on the chat, fucking Alessandrini.
Hey, with the
If
banger though,
we're
with
gonna
that
take it
banger.
serious about bringing somebody back, I would try to bring back Ola Kamara.
Yeah, same. All right, let me
Underestimated.
let me keep going here.
Fuck yeah.
El Chu, El Cut. Oh, El Cut. My bad.
Cuh.
Misread that. 2332 asks, what is your prediction for our win-loss draw for the season restart? 8, 18. What was it? Depends. It's hard to say it now. If we come back with that same team,
All I know is that we would have made it to playoffs.
damn.
This season?
Yeah,
With the team that we had in the beginning of the season?
dude, trust man, they would.
Yes.
Oh, if you had
We
Katai,
would've gotten
I
it
think
good, man.
I think we would have squeezed in.
Because none of this would have happened if freaking COVID would have happened and all this
Not,
shit.
no squeeze in.
Nothing
Nah.
would have gone. You know, we would have had the same team.
Not no squeeze in. Nah.
Nah,
That would've been a
I
bad
don't
team.
know.
nah.
I don't know, dude.
If we squeeze in because of our depth, there's gonna be times where we're gonna look. Fucking Mr. Glass over there, Dos Santos, would have got hurt anyways. Imagine if he was actually playing. He's hurt and we're not even playing. So imagine if we were actually playing.
Damn.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
We make it to the playoffs?
Yeah.
If this was a regular season?
Yes.
You
If
do
you
have.
would've- if you would have kept the roster that you started with, yes.
You also did have Bingham back there, just so you remember.
It's okay. Most saves last season.
Don't look into the red light. Ask, what is the starting 11 for the season restart?
I'm going to play CDM. Spenny, you want right back?
I just want to coach.
Yeah, right.
I want a shot at us winning.
Jesus, yeah, it's not pretty. I would say one of those lineups you saw in the tournament plus Dos Santos plugged in.
I say we need 3 players, dude, or just flush out 3 or 2 at the most, and bring Dos Santos back, and that's it.
Dude, so Dos Santos was a big part of why we were trash in this tournament.
That's the whole middle, dude.
Yeah.
You need to control that fucking middle.
David Alaba is saying on the chat, by the way, Katai is killing it at his current team. Laugh out.
He's a good player, man.
Why
Fuck.
shouldn't it be fucking racist?
I mean, he's probably a god over there because he like.
You guys are just so mad, man. You guys don't want to look at facts.
Bye, Katai.
Facts, nah.
I didn't say anything. I was trying to make a joke, but I
But
stopped. myself
Felcher
with it.
out.
Oh yeah.
Felcher,
fuck yeah.
if we're not making playoffs, it's Felcher's fault.
You know what, Felcher? I'm gonna give you a freaking advice, dude. Go to like America's Got Talent, and I bet you'll make it to like at least like the semifinals, and you'll be away for a cool minute, dude. And then you'll get a record deal, and just forget about
Oh,
soccer.
Somebody submit him.
Just forget about soccer for a bit, man.
You know, they don't have like Venezuela Idol or something like that.
They
Yeah,
do.
man. He's a good athlete, dude, but I don't think he's a great soccer player.
Nah.
Yeah, it's just an athlete that decided to play soccer and got some suck ass team to pick up his cheap ass contract.
Sucker ass fools, fucking criminal ass. L_Juanita ask any rumors on potential defenders. The only one
wish.
floating around is, I guess, Alan Franco. If you still want to call it a rumor,
Nah.
whether he's coming or not, I still don't think so because I don't buy the whole COVID excuse. So yeah, right.
Yeah, other teams made moves before this tournament. Why aren't we making moves?
And some of the moves were decent moves too.
Que pinche chicharito está caro, güey.
Yeah, but I mean, you could.
You
I
can
don't
work,
know.
Brian.
You could trade legit. Throw Steris in there. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we got 2 guys that are kind of all right. Give us one of your young guys. Why
Logan
not?
Straight up.
Logan
No,
Jones.
you're right.
Should we bring back the shootouts? That
You know what I would-
used in
hold
the,
on.
have in the 90s.
You know what I would put it on? You know how we have the All-Star games here?
Yup.
I would do that in an All-Star game.
That was, dude.
Like,
that
just bring
was,
back the shootouts for that.
That was freaking awesome, dude. I
He's
loved
I
it.
love it. Nostalgic, and it's in the
Like
stupid.
goalie freaking shootout things, like across. Like that was amazing.
Oh, they
dude.
have one of those too. They used to
They
have
would
that
throw
shit
each
too.
other the balls and like, oh man, that was cool.
Dude,
dude.
David Block.
That was
20,
cool.
25th season, they should have brought back the shootouts. No ties, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Damn, all of our guys would have missed
I
though.
don't know if you guys remember going to those games, bro. They had like a clock, so if it was getting close, there used to be a countdown. So the ref didn't have control of the final whistle, basically. So there's a clock that would count down, and you see the game's tied, and that clock is winding down, and you see them start pushing out this clock with the team logo. Like shootouts are coming close.
Dude, everybody was looking forward to shootouts. Dude,
And Kobe Jones scores no time.
Dude, I remember being fucking super excited every time there was a shootout. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Dude,
Come on, Campos.
I just never understood why they didn't just do the chip all day, you know?
Dude, coaches hated me when I was little because I wanted to do shootouts. I would always say to practice, and all those fools would come in their fucking billboard jerseys, you know, the Liga MX ones and shit.
Yeah.
I was like the only MLS one and they hated me for that shit. Anyways, that was good.
Shut up, you curly headed fuck.
Hey, Val Queso.
Shut up, fool. Go dive somewhere. Daniel Ortiz 19. Does GBS survive this season? Can we fire Klein already? Thanks. GBS survives this season because we're an elite club. Fucking Chewy, that's a funny graphic. Because we're an elite club, and as Benny has said before, it's like the first coach to come back after a full season, and how worse are we going to start looking when this guy that came from Boca is fired, and that's like what, 5 in 5 years, 6 in 6 years.
It'd be the 6th coach in 6 seasons.
Bad look. So that's one of the reasons I think he survives this season. After this season, that's 2 full years. Then you can start thinking about it if it's a failure of a season.
Yeah.
The Klein one, I wouldn't mind moving on from Klein, but if you're really gonna truly bring somebody better, you know, if you're really gonna bring somebody that's gonna have the mindset to make this team better, I mean, I think people are just mad and they're blinded by what he's actually been able to do.
Which is,
For the sad thing is, the best thing he did was supposedly, I still think Chicha was heavily his too, was back away from the soccer aspect of it. So what does that tell you?
But I'm saying we could get somebody better that can make the moves like Tim Lewicki was making, or you know how Toronto after him got the old GM from the Houston Rockets and they still continue to make big signings. It just, who do you get, you know?
Who was the other guy?
GBS should stay though. Absolutely, he should stay. You can't turn around a team by having a head coach and a new roster every season. It's not gonna happen. You have to develop some kind of philosophy within the team.
he hasn't yet.
He's trying, man. He's trying.
It doesn't look like it.
Fucking players are just not following through.
Well, he was saying that his team gave up against LAFC, bro. He's fucking throwing shit at his own players.
Yep.
Okay, so then,
which I mean, granted, because they play like fucking shit.
Dude, he wasn't about to cover that up, man. He's gonna straight up be honest and like, yeah,
bro, you
saw it, I saw it. They fucking gave up.
This is the thing. In every game, we do so many crosses and none of them on fucking target where we could put them in. Change up that crossing.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
Shit, bro.
That's
do something
basic.
else.
That's fucking basic soccer.
I don't mind him trying new shit. At this point, if you're gonna have a throwaway season either way, try new shit. Try new players.
I feel like
bench Bingham forever. Leave Roach. Give him the wrong time of the game.
I think you also
don't give him directions.
Don't give him directions to the fucking game.
I don't think you move on from him.
Make him pay rent
from this tournament, but you let him know that he's on notice, you know, and you see how he reacts with the roster changes. If he comes into next season and keeps more than 5 of these stars on the field, I think we have a problem.
We have a problem now, dude.
I mean, with him though, like he needs to make drastic changes to this lineup, and if it's not him wanting the changes, if it's the front office not willing to make them, which I don't think so, because they're putting money out there, you know. The only reason they're making these big signings is because they feel like they're gonna get their investment back, you know. They're not doing it just because they want to please us. Believe they're not doing it just to please us. So they're doing it because they expect a return and they're gonna get it. So
true. They're
committed with money. So I'm starting to think that maybe the problem is just straight up Klein. The closest right away came in and did his job. Right. You know, his job is acquisition and keep the ball rolling, you know? Right. He was making moves with G2 as well. The G2 signings to the Galaxy have been pretty smart compared to the Anolfo years.
And that's one thing I was going to mention. He's definitely doing his job. G2, I feel bad. I forgot what podcast I heard it. It might have been Wright's Quadcast or Straight from the Stands, but now everyone in G2 is like a fucking teenager. Which, you know, back in the day, you had...
Dave Robney.
Who's being sent from here. And that's what it was always supposed to be. It was never about winning the USL title, which would be nice. But it's about developing players and creating that pipeline. And that's one thing that DTK does. So he's definitely doing his job. I mean, seems like he's giving GBS everything he's wanted. So, yeah. So, Klein out.
He got some juice. I mean, he shot his shot with a text message and got Chicha to get out of a 3-year contract to come over here. So
Sure.
he
And
got some juice.
maybe checking in with Messi's dad is part of the big picture. But we'll see.
Maybe you can't get Messi without GBS.
Maybe.
Damn,
It's just
for real.
frustrating to watch, bro.
If you guys like playing the what ifs instead of the facts, well, what if he only comes if GBS is here? Let me throw that one
It's
out
frustrating to watch this
there. I
train
hate
wreck
when
in
you guys
slow
do
motion.
but what if this? No.
This is a slow motion
You know
train
what?
wreck, and it's hard to watch, bro.
It's a fucking slow motion train wreck, but I have a feeling like Flash is somewhere and it's gonna save us. You know?
Fucking why Flash? All you can do
Because
is
he's the
run.
fastest motherfucker. Dude, who else is gonna be there?
Because
Dude?
they gotta get here quick.
Hey, fool, hurry up.
Logan Jones asked if you could bring back a non-star player from when we first started, who would it be? I'll start this off.
From when we first started,
I'm assuming from the beginning. I'll start it. Marcelo Sarvas. Bring that fool in right now. Non-star.
from the beginning, like 96 beginning.
That's
What
what
do you
that's what I'm taking it
Yeah,
as.
just
think? And you would bring
baby.
Marcelo?
Yeah, non-star.
Ooh, I would bring
Non-star.
AJ and Omar.
One fool.
One.
One.
AJ or Omar. Hey, Omar.
What are they gonna do with this
Yeah.
defense?
No, AJ. No, Omar.
Without Bruce Arena, what are they gonna do? Oh wait, can I pick a coach? He's not a star.
If we're not, if we're not talking about like big names, I would bring Mike McGee.
Solid backup.
Everything, bro.
Solid.
He played everything. He played left, mid,
Played
right,
everything.
forward, left. Won an MVP title. Came back. Still balled out for us here.
Didn't he
Badass
play
goalie.
Didn't he play goalie? Yeah.
At one game.
He
Fuck.
played goalie for one game. I mean,
Dude.
if you want to talk about somebody that
Straight up.
worked for the team, he didn't care where you played him. If you started him, if you gave him 10 minutes, 20 minutes, the guy would make an impact right off the bench. Give me Mike McGee
Tits
and
McGee.
any fucking roster. And he makes that team.
Fucking Chewy.
Stupid ass Chewy.
You said to play with a chroma key.
Play on, Chewy. Play.
Chewy would bring back Gio, by the way.
Oh no, that wasn't for Gio. You forgot the other player.
Oh,
I just don't think anybody from the defense
That was
from
Van Damme.
anywhere before 19 or like 2002 would be able to keep up with like
Van Damme. But he's not.
agility.
Yeah, Van Damme. He's not a star.
He's not
I'm
a
saying-
star.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say
I
I think
too.
from
Yeah.
like 02 and
Van
before,
Damme.
defenders from like 02 and before, I don't think would have been able to keep up with like the pace and the athleticism.
Of now.
Yeah, the travel too. I mean, you were traveling to 8 cities. Now it's you're traveling to 12,
30?
13 cities.
30 in total. Yeah, the 12 in your conference, right, or whatever.
So it's
On your
a
conference.
lot
yeah.
tougher. What do you think, Tony?
Pretty much the same thing that Chewy said. Van Damme. I was gonna go with that one. Thought that he was fucking dope, man. So I'll stick to that.
And we could sure use them right now. Fun times coming up, guys. We get
Fun times.
We get to look at this team.
Ah, man.
So I'm asking like this. I'm gonna go through position, right?
Fire him.
It was a little game we're going or fire or keep.
Let's just make it easy. Let's start by making it easy. Goalkeepers we have David Bingham, Eric Lopez, Justin Von Steeg. Any of them salvageable? They all gotta go. Who goes? Who stays?
Bingham goes.
Bingham goes.
Bingham goes.
Bingham goes. I think Von Steeg. He's 23, but you know what? Never mind. Just Bingham goes.
You have
Yeah.
if you have a solid backup, you have a solid backup. You know, if he's a decent
Is he a
Back
solid?
up.
I've never seen him play.
Dude, they gotta give him a chance, dude, and let him shine. Dude, like I said, fucking just keep Bingham out for like 2 games. Have one of the reserves come in. Bingham's gonna fucking work his ass off after that.
And then we trade him. Hell yeah.
I don't think it's that hard to move him anyway and get maybe another goalie his caliber. If you're gonna do a massive overhaul, then you might as well just get rid of
Ta madre.
him and Bingham and just keep the G2 prospect.
At
The
this
Eric Lopez.
at this point, I'm a fucking better keep. Dude, what the fuck? Sign me.
Yeah. Man. If you're gonna overhaul, try to lose as much losing mentality as possible.
Yep. Talk about losing mentality. Defenders, we have Daniel Costa, Julian Araujo, Nick DePew, Rolf Felcher, Giancarlo Gonzalez, Emilio Unsua, Daniel Steres, Didi Traore. Same thing. Go, stay, salvageable.
People just leave, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Just leave, man.
I'll get people and Fletcher out.
Felcher, I've been very optimistic about this front office and this coaching staff. If they keep Felcher after this season,
You're talking about losing mentality. Felcher, Giancarlo, and Steris goes.
Yeah.
Steris,
Yeah.
Steris, as much as he improved last season, the mentality, the guy just ain't it. He's been here long enough. He's 29. There ain't gonna be a fucking drastic improvement.
Time to move away from that. Yeah.
And then
I'm not disagreeing.
I haven't played with the G2s, man. Fucking school them and shit.
and maybe I should look into more of his injury history. But Acosta's 22. Never mind. That's it.
Yeah, I'm willing to keep Acosta, give him a chance. I want to give Insua a chance to adapt to the game, to how it's played out here, how a little 5'3" Apocalypto is going to outmuscle you and outpace you, even though he doesn't look like it. It's little things he has to adjust to. Araujo shows the grit that I want the whole freaking defense and everybody to have a little bit of. He's not scared for his size, his age. He
should start there. He should start.
The Pew is just
he should start.
He's just effort. If
I think
only get better.
I think because he played forward that he understands.
Well, Brian keeps saying he should start. Bro, I'm saying we get rid of these guys, but maybe aside from Julian, I don't see much of a for sure starter. Even Julian's not a for sure starter. I don't really see like this all-star defensive team here at all.
No, but the two pieces that have been serviceable for us have been Depew and Araujo.
I think we're maybe a draft pick away too. The years that we've had good defenses, we've gone through the draft. Sean Franklin won Rookie of the Year, and then the following year was Omar Gonzalez, and you got AJ De La Garza.
Yeah, but we also had somebody that knew how to draft. We don't have anybody that knows how to do that shit now.
So what you're saying is that we're tanking on purpose for the draft's sake.
And fucking draft? Are you kidding me? Come on.
What I'm saying is instead of maybe a drafting class, you're doing a better recruitment through your G2. Araujo didn't get signed to a homegrown contract because the Galaxy were scared that they were going to lose the ability to sign him.
Yeah.
You guys forget that.
I didn't.
He didn't qualify for a homegrown contract, and the Galaxy was like, we can't let this kid leave.
That's a DTK move, by the way. I believe.
Pretty sure, dude.
Yeah, so I guess we're...
And look what happened with the other players that didn't want to sign the homegrown contract. They went to Europe.
Yeah.
Straight up, damn.
I have my
the academy.
I have my thoughts on that.
Come at me with facts, G. Don't come in with these ifs. What if? What if? Nah. Let's look at what's going on.
It is and it isn't.
All right. Sorry, Spenny. I guess we're mostly in agreement, so let's get to some disagreements because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some here. Midfielders. Efrain Alvarez, Joe Corona, Emilio Cuello, Jonathan Dos Santos, Carlos Harvey, Perry Kitchen, Sasha Kleshin, Kai Koreniak, Sebastian Lletget, and Jonathan Perez.
Ugh.
Jonathan Perez.
We didn't see him. He's the 17-year-old.
You trade.
Keep Koreniak.
I think you trade Lletget.
That's it.
You try to keep Pavon as much as possible. You do whatever you can.
Pavon's considered a forward, so save him to the end.
Efrain Alvarez, you keep that kid.
Loan him out, maybe?
I think if you can, maybe. If you can loan out some of the other youngsters, maybe even Cuello, that would be good too. Wild is listed as a forward too?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's on top.
What about Dunbar?
Forward.
He's on top.
Hey, man, I just read out the names to you.
Okay, well, that's
legit piece.
I don't really
Cut
see
him.
keeping anybody else than the people I mentioned, except maybe Benny Corona.
Yeah. So
and Jonathan Dos Santos.
Keep Kai. He's fairly new.
I
keep him.
Yeah, I think he could be serviceable as a rotation player.
Yeah.
So I go Efra, loan or something. Give him somewhere where he's gonna play and hopefully improve.
Loan him down to Mexico. Team.
With better, put him around better talent.
He'd kill it, dude.
Yeah, he would. I think he would.
Joe Corona is a guy I would keep if he would accept the role as a rotation player as well. Emilio Cuello, clock is ticking, bro. Clock is ticking. I think you're almost a trade asset, or
if somebody wants to buy him, sell him.
Jonathan Dos Santos. To me, this is the interesting one. That contract has to be renegotiated, dude. Or he's got to go. One thing in the MLS too, as I've mentioned this before, is that's not a position where you necessarily use a DP slot, and Spenny is just super anti-Adrini, but he doesn't want to look at him as the same. Dos Santos gets injured, bro. He gets injured a lot. And look at him. See? There he goes. Look. There he goes.
Said...
This was a freaking hernia, man.
Said I'm ready for it. If Dos Santos needs to be moved, he needs to be moved, If he doesn't want to restructure, then the best situation for the team needs to be a priority, Not just for Dos Santos as much as we love him. It's time, yeah. He gets injured a lot, but when he comes back, it's an instant impact, and he doesn't miss out as many
You mean
games.
like assisting in 2 playoff games in a row
Assisting in 2 playoff games in a row?
after missing the whole season?
Man.
Impactful. That's right. By the way, if he goes to America, catch Spenny and Chewy's new podcast, the Dos Santoses.
I'm not.
You're saying
I'm
that-
not at all an America fan, bro. So no.
But that
Alessandrini-
Gio poster says otherwise.
Alessandrini had 2 assists
Doesn't
in 2
matter.
games.
Los Aguila brothers.
Yeah, he assisted in both games.
In Minnesota, I believe he got the ball from Legit.
No, he played it to Jonah.
I'll
And
bet you a
then-
chug on that
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. That
Gentleman's
Dini gives it to
bet.
Jonah.
for the goal.
Yeah.
A chug right now. We have beer.
No, we'll go get it after, and you have to do it before
You want to do a shotgun?
whatever.
Shotgun.
fool.
Yeah, I'll
Whatever
shotgun
you're gonna do. Remember, Dini to Jonah.
Drink to Jonah.
Got
Okay.
it. And then the ref dummies it. I'll give you the specific play.
Okay.
Go ahead and look it up in the meanwhile, Brian. Por
Look it
favor.
up if you guys want to. We'll do it at the end. Look it up at the end.
Perry Kitchen trade asset.
Or play him at center back. I've been saying it.
Or there's always that thing I tell when Brian said that. Looking at
Sorry, I have to mention this. By the way, you know how I keep mentioning the 2016 roster with all that fucking international talent.
Yeah.
You know who was our defensive?
Lorenowitz. Yeah. Fucking guy, we let that go.
Fucking Lorenowitz.
Big-
Hey, I'm telling you,
red.
that
And he
team
plays
was stacked, bro. That team was so
He
stacked.
played solid as a center back with Atlanta.
You tell me Chris Klein didn't put in work for that roster?
Man.
Did he didn't go to work for Bruce and get these contracts done?
No. That's what would have been winning championships.
Nah, that was Bruce Arenas, huh?
Sasha
Bruce
Kleshin. What else?
Sorry for the interruption.
What else can we say? He's on his last legs. I just say let him finish out his career. And
I mean, if you're gonna take fucking Felcher money, bro, come
I
on over.
think he is Felcher money or less. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
more than Felcher money, I think.
Dude is 6'1" and 155. Man, what am I doing with my life? Kai Koreniak, I think we're all like, I think at least from what I've seen, the little that I've seen in G2 is could be serviceable.
Yeah, I would like to see
Keep
more
him
of him.
around.
So keep him
And here we go. The big one.
out.
Everybody's man. Sebastian Legit.
Everyone's man. They love the boy. Out. The fuck?
Yeah.
Trade him.
What?
Yeah,
Alessandrini legit.
man. Yeah.
Dude. And that fucking value is going down more and more.
Especially the more he opens his mouth.
We have Chris Klein as our president, dude. Some of these people have the Ali Curtis and the Light Wikis food. They ain't gonna fuck with us. They ain't gonna give us what we want. The
Nah.
longer we wait, the less we're gonna get back.
You gotta do it now.
Yep.
Even if it's just for like allocation money.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna take a pay cut. He just got a raise. So
That's the tough part. How can you move him? Eddie? Anybody know the rules? They play
Oh,
some
you could
Monopoly
just-
as rules.
Dude, you literally trade them away for nothing. It opens up time money. I don't go fuck.
yeah,
Put it that way.
not only would you get back your original time money, but in your scenario, you actually get more.
You know what I would do? I trade him for the allocation order. I don't go fuck. Move us one position up.
Shit, I'm
never
down.
use it anyways. All right, now to the All Stars. Forwards. Cameron Dunbar,
Keep him.
Gordon Wild.
Keep him.
Your favorite?
Hashtag running wild.
Zubac.
What?
Zubac.
Do they have him in the front?
Not the Pokemon.
Zubac played yesterday. Clippers. Straight bitch.
Damn, which one do I hate more? Oh, tune in.
Nah.
That's it.
We gotta move on from that.
Yeah,
already.
we got it. Yeah.
Insane, yeah.
Man.
Eddie's favorite.
It sucks. Because, he tries.
It
but
look,
he does.
it does suck, and it doesn't, bro. I think forward is one of the more easier positions to tell whether they got it or not. You need a killer instinct, bro, to be a fucking forward. And if you
Yeah.
telling me you can't run to the ball like you're supposed to just for a tap in, and I've been saying this about him before that happened.
Damn it.
You enjoy that chug?
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that.
You saw the
chug.
dummy by the ref?
Yeah. I forgot that Legit actually scored the first goal.
Yeah.
I thought he assisted, but I mean, people don't mention that, huh? He got the go-ahead goal in playoffs, but nobody mentions that about Legit, right? He's not offensive enough, but he only gave us a go-ahead goal in the first playoff win in like 4 years.
It wasn't the game-winning goal, though. It was a goal
It was
that
the go-ahead
Drini-
goal.
the one that Drini assisted.
It was a go-ahead goal.
Anyways,
a
as we
win.
were saying, you wanted to keep Zubac because
Cause what?
We need a water boy, man.
it was quicker than I thought it would be. Son of a bitch. Fucking fast. Javier
Fast
Chicharito Hernandez. He's staying.
Who?
We know he's staying.
I mean, it's not if we want him to stay or
Yeah.
leave.
Dude,
Oh yeah, he's saying.
He has a fat ass contract.
But-
He ain't leaving.
he's here for 3 years, guys.
Yeah,
Just
man. Just get
be happy.
at least 3 years, at least.
Pretend to be happy at least.
He might be here for 5 just because the money's right. and they can't
Imagínate
get
las
rid
cosas
of him.
chingonas. I leave.
Hey, man.
Oh, sick.
unless Chivas is serious and they want to pay 10 million on a release clause.
They probably fucking would, dude, if they're gonna like buy, sell their jerseys and all that bullshit. They'll probably get all their money back,
Nah,
man.
his wife's keeping him here, bro.
Bueno, Chicha's here for it's a 2-year contract.
It's a 3 minimum.
Oh yeah, it's
Three,
2, but he
four
has to do a
It's a
goal
3. It's a
clause.
2 with a 1-year option,
Oh my god. Is
And
that from your
it's-
source?
and it's like I told you. They said it. They said it when he first came over here.
It's the 3 years and an option.
Is it 3 years an option? I thought it was a 2 years an option.
I read 2 years, and then
Yeah.
if he does a quote of I don't know how many goals, he automatically
It's
gets
50,
third.
50 goals total. He has to put 50
That's why
goals in.
nobody tunes in here, because we're just giving out all these random
Dude, I'm
numbers.
telling you, this,
That's what I read too,
I-
man.
I
This
got
is
that-
like genuine shit.
yeah, I
for
got
real.
that from 2DN, dude. They did it
That's
in the
what I got, too.
protagonistas. That's
You know
what they
what?
said.
I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna say this. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, you're the one with the computer. Eddie.
I'm gonna
Come
look it
on.
up,
Yeah.
but I'm like, before I look it up, I'm actually gonna say it's 4 years and an option.
To
Bet.
Alejandro. So
Chugging.
I'll say 4 years and an option.
Nah, dude. I'm
Alejandro
not.
Gonzalez on the chat is saying, "You guys act like legit isn't serviceable. He's not as horrible as people claim to be. It's not that he's as horrible as these guys complain he is. Is he costs too
Yeah.
much
What?
for what he's producing?
In my defense, it's sometimes hard for me to like make sure that I put that through, but like Galaxy nerd, league nerd, so I always look at it like in like the bigger picture. And
If he was in TAM, I don't think we'd be having the discussions because, like I point out to these guys week in and week out, the guy has scored in key games
He has.
and he doesn't lose the ball as a midfielder, which is big.
I just don't think he's the guy that we should be paying for. A new scenery for him would be more beneficial for his career, to be honest.
He has to
I'm not
go-
saying he's not serviceable. It's just not working with the LA Galaxy. What we need to do is move on from him because he's not going to get any better here.
I could already see his future, dude. He's gonna fucking hook up with Alessandrini, and he's gonna go play in the fucking Chinese Super League, bro.
And become a superstar.
That's what's gonna happen. Watch.
that'd be some shit, huh?
It's just his time is up here. That's why I would want him
Yeah.
to be traded.
That-
I think it's time. It's
that
his time.
too. Like if you watch this league long enough, and I keep mentioning the trade value, dude. Some of these guys have, and his value is, he's more valuable to us as a trade right now. Like, again, it could be good for him too. We could just use Yassi as an example. He goes over there and then he just fucking strives over there, and good for him and good for us, right?
Nah, you're right though, Eddie, dude. Trade him for nothing, dude, and get that fucking TAM money, bro.
Yeah. If we're serious about rebuilding, then we're already sitting on that Katai money.
And if you guys want a reason to hate him, trade him to San Jose.
His hometown.
Send him
I
home.
must
Dude,
add.
he'll probably cry.
Send him home.
He'll probably cry.
When I keep looking for this contract, next player, the guy that's not gonna stay, Christian Pavon.
Oh, keep.
Keep forever and ever.
I just hope he wants to stay.
Does he though?
Come on, stay, man.
At this point, you sell him on the city.
GBS has to have those conversations with him. Like, yo, come on, help me out, bro. Like, you're one of my main pieces. Like, I need you here. Like, we're gonna build something for sure. He has to stay, right?
I'll suck your
You want
dick.
GBS? You want GBS out, and you're saying that.
Well, he's not gonna be out. It's not that I want him
Yeah.
out. It's just
He's
he's
staying, dog. He's gonna be here for another year,
yeah.
and after that,
It's just
maybe
he
he'll
needs to
leave.
fucking do something different. Do something. I don't know. Is it just me that wants the team to play
Oh,
for the
dude.
jersey
Of
and knows
course.
what it means to have 5 championships?
Yeah.
He needs to fucking put that on his players too. Like, yo, we're playing for the fucking greatest club in MLS history, the most winningest. Come on, play with some fucking balls.
And I don't think Pavon.
Play with
is
some
that-
pride.
I don't think
Go out there
Pavon-
and battle every single
Like,
ball.
fool, like,
If that's
yeah.
what you want, I don't think Pavon's our guy.
What do you mean?
It seems like he fucking fights through everything, dude.
He does,
doesn't
and,
go down.
and he knows
doesn't,
he
like-
should know about what it means to have tradition. He played in Boca.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He played in Boca.
He just gets frustrated, dude. That's it. He just as everybody else that comes from Europe or somewhere else comes to the MLS, they just get frustrated. They're
Let me
like, "Oh my god, these fuckers suck."
I'll take the heat. I'll take the heat on this one. If that's what you want, I really don't think Pavon is that player. You know, he's not a Robbie Keane who's gonna bleed for the shirt,
Nope.
the Galaxy shirt. I don't think he's here for that.
No,
He's a player that wants to come and compete. But if that's what you want, Brian, that's what the fans want, it ain't Pavon either. The answer is not him.
you want him to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's never gonna be. And we said this before. Like you can't be mad when he leaves, because he's never come out and said, "Hey, you know, I want to come to this great club and make my name here, and this is where I want to be." He never came out and said that. He knows this is my fucking launching pad to Europe.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. So
Landon Donovan, you saw that he wanted to be here. You know, Robbie Keane, you saw that he wanted to be here.
They bled that shit, dude.
You
Yeah,
know,
they did.
even Beckham.
I missed that. I
even
do miss
Beckham.
that.
At first, he didn't buy in to being here, and that fool got booed out of the stadium. When he really bought in to the fans and to what he was doing here,
We need that, man. That's
You
what
know?
brought titles.
Hey,
So,
you're, hey,
those
hey,
guys
you're right.
brought titles.
It's a 3 with a 4.
yeah.
With a 4th. I
Yeah.
just remembered. It's a 3. It's
Nah,
3 with
you
a
looked
4th.
it up because I just looked it up.
No,
too.
because I was trying to look for it. The articles that I read didn't have it.
I already
But
knew, man.
I remember. I was bringing that up. It was
I
3
knew
with
too.
a
That's why I
4th.
didn't take the bet.
Should have took the bet.
oh, you didn't offer it to me.
Nah, because I already beat you.
Aw.
I didn't. I don't play with your kind. Yeah, but Pavon is definitely not that guy. And dude, you mentioned that Beckham moment. We're winding down in time, so I'm just gonna bring this up. What a moment that we went through, bro. Beckham, I'm sure, I could almost guarantee that his own home fans have never booed him, bro. How, in his eyes, to come to this small club and fucking boo the shit out of you, where somebody wants to jump off the stands, go to another stadium where a traveling fan was there and booed your ass too. That's a pretty crazy moment, dude, to have been.
But then he bought in.
Yeah. Well,
So what you're telling me is that we got to boo the shit out of Chicharito.
no, Pavon.
Oh, we got to
Nah,
boo the
nah,
shit out of Pavon so they could become really, really dope.
I think
Boludo,
that's-
todos os fanáticos son Gil.
I don't believe in booing the players. I think you shouldn't do that if you really are hoping for them to do best.
Yeah,
the best.
I don't boo
But
my
there was
players,
just a
bro.
certain thing about him.
I
Like
accept defeat. That's it.
I don't know. I never booed him, but at times I was just frustrated watching him too. It's just like, come on, bro, do something. You know?
I never booed him either,
But for a player like that, of that makeup, yeah, you boo him. Like Robbie Keane, fool, you don't tell him like it's gonna be okay. You tell him what the fuck is your problem, and he'll be like, I got you. You know.
Yeah.
Not every player responds to that, but like a Robbie Keane, you know, if you would have told Robbie Keane, hey, fool, you fucking suck today, he wouldn't have seen you as like, what the fuck are you talking? You've been like, you're right. I need to change that. And you can see that how he held accountable his teammates on the field. You know, even Donovan and Beckham, the pass wasn't right, and he would tell him on the field like, I want it right here, what
Bro.
you know.
You're right. I missed that, dude. I fucking missed that.
now you got
They
fucking,
bled that
Yeah,
shit,
I missed that
bro.
shit, bro. That's what
Like-
brought championships, dude.
Now you got
Shit.
people like legit that go on podcasts and talk about he wanted to take his shoes off and walk off. The
Yeah,
field
what
and-
kind of shit is that, bro? Like,
Hey,
fuck,
but you
come
know what?
on,
Legit,
man.
if you want to come on this podcast,
And take your
you know
shoes
what?
off here, you can do
yeah,
that.
you could definitely take your shoes off, man.
Yeah.
You could leave a jersey. I don't care.
We'll have therapy, bro.
Yeah,
We'll have
well,
therapy.
I don't represent everybody here, but I said it, bro. Yeah.
Eddie won't be in the podcast. You know,
But
if you come.
that's an attitude that came from the coach too. You know, we went. I remember early on we went to Shiggy practices, and I remember because I used to
Rest
see
in
how he
peace.
used to just kick back on his big ass gut, just like with his arms, and he used to like read his papers. You know, I remember that we got in a couple times, and we were all happy because we got to play with the new balls that they
Yeah.
had, because they had the silver balls
Mhm.
at one point too with Bruce Arenas, but he would fucking get in their ass. You know, when the defense would fuck up, you know, Omar Gonzalez was complaining during the games, and he took it to him at practice with the refs,
Yeah.
with the whole offside thing, you know. Bruce Arenas did that. For those that don't know that story, you know, Omar Gonzalez got caught too many times with his arm up instead of chasing the play for an offside. So Bruce Arenas took off the offside rule during practice,
No, if he did that,
and he held him accountable.
Yeah.
Damn.
If he raised his hand, he let the play go.
No,
Yeah.
that's smart, dude. Shit.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
fucking
what's
smart.
crazy? Like, let's just say right now
And he
that
would get in their ass. You're talking about rookies.
Let-
I would be the same way, dude. I'm not the greatest soccer player, whatever it is, dude. But whenever I play, I'm pretty competitive. So I get mad over stupid shit, like a pass is wrong, or like just stupid shit. You know, I get mad. So it's just like I could understand, dude. Like these guys, they're fucking putting their heart out. They're fucking doing their shit. So it's like fucking Keane asks for a ball. If you don't give it to him there, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like you're
Yeah.
killing it. You're fucking killing it for us. You know, I want to win, bro. I don't want to just want to play and get paid. You know.
yeah, but then this is the people around them too. Like we had Zlatan, fool. We had Zlatan, and I know I'm making fun of Jet, whatever, but that just shows you what kind of fucking people are around him. The fact that you say you want to take off your shoes and fucking walk off the field, and then he's playing in Italy now, and then you have players saying like, man, we needed that, coming out saying we needed that fire. This guy comes out and makes us better. It's like, dude, look at where we are.
Yeah, like that's the shit that pisses me
or
off, bro.
like
Yeah.
Fucking
10 to 6.
You know why? Because we got a bunch of pansies, bro. People just get offended. People get offended, dude. People are like, oh, he's talking shit to me.
You gotta get rid of it.
Like, don't take it as talking shit, dude. That's like, he's just trying to win, bro. He's trying to make everybody better.
Yeah. Bottom line, why wouldn't you want to be a better footballer if you're playing at that level?
High key, shout out to the homie Aaron. It's like when we play with Aaron. Fucking dude, you give him a wrong pass, he'll fucking be mad as shit at you, dude. But you're like, okay, I need to step up. I'm fucking up. You know?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, it's a respecting too, because you know where he's played, and you're like,
dude, fucking what, 6th division?
Yeah. I remember the one time that fool told me something. Fool, I just wanted to take my shoes off and walk off the field. Hey, one more person, GBS.
Well, he has to say now.
What about GBS?
Stay for now.
Keep.
Oh, you gotta keep them.
You gotta keep him, right?
Yep.
You gotta keep
them. We already got a system going. Why fuck it up?
What system?
Well,
trust the process, bro. Trust the process.
Yeah, it's.
I really don't think there's any procedures in place, but.
Well, dude, you know the system. It's go to the wing, run the wing, center it.
That process.
you guys. Okay, here's something. Something I want to bring up. It's pretty crazy that we've gotten to see. At least me and Spenny and our friend David, which actually said he'll be on here soon. We've seen these coaches train, right? And it's pretty crazy because I don't know if you remember, I told you this comment. I saw Bruce, which was like I think as a Galaxy fan, that's your all-time favorite. Even as a U.S. team coach, fuck what happened this last time. We've seen Siggy, which is another great, right? But those practices never seemed like practices, dude. They always were like having fun, and it seemed very light. And then you go to GBS's, and just fucking tearing everyone a new one, dude. Always just angry and mad. I wonder if that has to do with it too. Maybe he's frustrated, and every practice is frustration that comes out, and that's why it reflects on the field. I think we don't have the talent anyways, but then it shows in the field like coach is gonna yell at me, So
well, you know what I think, dude, and I was gonna mention it earlier because we were talking about players or whatever, but wait, I just fucking brain farted right now. I just literally brain farted right now.
Anybody want to help out here?
For me, it just goes back to you have just a losing mentality.
Hey man, I smoke weed. Leave me alone, guys.
If I don't want to take too much heat for this either, but Romney and other defenders came out saying after Shiggy got fired that his health was a distraction to them.
Yeah.
And it's something that was never publicized for obvious reasons. But that affects an organization too, because whatever results you get on the field are going to be acceptable. It's hard to really be harsh internally when somebody's suffering so bad that it's becoming a distraction. If you're seeing your leader, your coach hurting, you're not going to maybe talk as much shit or get into team problems as much because you don't want to affect that situation. Yeah. But that also creates an environment, we lost today. So it's just show up to practice, just try again next game. Instead of tearing your teammate a new one in the locker room because you don't want to affect that situation, it also just caters to that. We didn't get the result today.
No, but this is what I was gonna say, man.
Oh, he's back.
Let him say it.
No, this is what I was gonna say. Whenever you practice, whether you're a coach or whatever, whenever you go to practice, who do you pick for your starting lineup? You pretty much base it on practice, right? You base it on whoever performs better on practice.
Not in the pros.
I feel like that's the system that GBS is doing. So that's why we see people. That's why we see Felcher. That's why we see people that we personally don't like playing in the field. Is because these people are probably the people that are fucking busting their balls or actually putting work when it comes to practice. And coach, being the coach, is like, okay, this was putting in work. Why the fuck wouldn't I start him?
You're saying Ralph Felcher's our stick?
I'm saying Ralph Felcher doesn't fucking give up.
Oh,
he doesn't give up. He doesn't even start going back on defense.
You talk about practice. So that's a good point, dude. Because my favorite player, Zubac, he probably kills it in practice. He was quote unquote killing it in G2, but I feel a certain way about USL, so that don't mean shit to me.
I don't think his USL stats are that great.
In their eyes, apparently good enough to get him to the first team. So, anyways, yeah, I see that. I see that too. can only imagine how bad that is because there was shit about Dunbar not playing no more, Wild not playing no more. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors either.
Because like to what you said, GBS like talking shit when they're practicing, like fucking run over here, whatever. Dude, you think people's gonna get butthurt over what he says? Yeah. Hell the hell no, dude.
I've seen worse.
Dude, exactly. This fool don't give a shit. It's like, okay, I just gotta work. I gotta work. Somebody else, dude, probably just gonna get offended. Like, oh my god, coach is mad. Like damn, and then just demoralizes the fucking team and the player. At least that's my take on that.
If your coach is mad and you get demoralized, then there's a bigger problem at that point.
Oh, that's the problem we have.
That's the player just fucking legit by.
I think that what Spenny was saying about how they had that with Siggy, it probably carried over because there's a lot of players from that.
No, but I think
there's a couple players from that era that's still playing with us, and they probably carried that over. That's why they're like whatever about it now. None of them put any heart on the field, to be honest. Not right now. Not in these guys.
Like the way you're doing it to this podcast.
No. Seriously, dude.
My bad.
See, it rubbed off on you.
My bad.
Rubbed off on you.
Don't say my bad, bro. Just make it better.
Brian's just getting upset because he's thinking about his galaxy. He's thinking about
man. What the fuck? Whatever. Next question.
Getting memes. Let me see if I get anything here in the chat. I don't really have nothing here in the chat. But we did agree, Klein, right? I think we brought that up already. I think he should be the next head to roll.
You have a legitimate prospect or a legitimate
somebody next in line, but I don't.
Maybe even the president, man. The president of operations with his little slick back hair and that guy.
Dan Beckerman? Yeah, Dan Beckerman.
I don't think it's Dan Beckerman.
You mean not that?
We'll talk about
the guy that's on the like the Zoom things stuff, the channel meetings.
You guys wouldn't want DTK to give that a try?
Give what a try?
Like get a raise?
Oh, sure. Hold on. We have a phone call.
Oh, we do have
I don't know if that might be dangerous.
Here we go.
Not the phone call. DTK.
Caller.
Bean.
Because look what happened. You gave too much power to Bruce.
Alex the Great.
Alex the Great. What up, Alex?
Oh, what up?
Hey, fellas. I just have one quick question.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone and the whole world wants to bring him out, but who do you guys suggest we bring?
I saw this traffic cone. That was pretty legit out there.
Have you guys ever seen that thing at the circus where they have that automatic goalie?
I think with Bingham, I don't think we want just the slight improvement. I just think we want
a new goalie, dude.
Yeah, we're not asking for much, man.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you watch.
Do you guys prefer?
Go ahead.
Do you guys prefer domestic or international goalkeeper?
Oh man, for me, domestic. Keep those international slots are so valuable. Unless you're talking about like a Keylor Navas.
Keylor Navas would be perfect.
Or
be
even
amazing.
I'll even go easier than that. Andre Blake, fucking Union goalie.
On Philly.
Yeah,
I go.
I think it'd be difficult to get a legitimate domestic goalie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good talent comes out of South America goalie wise, but it's not that we're looking for an all-star goalie. What we really need is just somebody that's going to communicate and control their back line and knows how to distribute the ball.
Just a solid goalie, bro.
It's not too much. The
goalie
positions.
Alex Bono was a decent option. David Alstead. Gonzalez could keep his hands to himself.
Like I would even take that goalie that Liverpool lost they gave away because of the Champions League fucking fuck ups that he had.
But see, that's an international slot.
I mean.
Yeah, no, I'll just keep it domestic, man. Get somebody from the States.
Yeah,
but we're not looking for...
who's decent? Clint Irwin would be decent, too.
So Irwin, he's in Colorado right now, or did he just leave Colorado?
Yeah, he's in Colorado. Like there's some decent options there, but nothing too crazy,
No, yeah. I think the Galaxy missed out on a lot when it comes to keepers. Who was Colorado's second option that was traded to... Who the fuck was he? Is it Clark was his name? I think. I'm tripping.
Yeah, well, I know it was Howard last year. But I don't know about the second option.
His backup, that's gonna kill me. I hate when I have these names, and and it kills me. But yeah, Irwin would have been great. Again, I would have loved Jesse, but we all know how that went.
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah.
No.
My poor cousin, man.
Oh man, but I mean, I think domestic, if a good option was out, would be number one because I don't think that's a position where you want to waste.
International
spot.
Yeah, and there's a couple decent Canadian goalkeepers. Like I was looking at Maxime Crepeau, they're from Vancouver. He's pretty decent, you know.
That-
Some of them have green cards.
Ah,
Young guy, I forgot that we can
Yeah.
use Canada.
we
So,
can use Canada
That's
for green
something we
cards.
could have in our head.
Hey, don't you play keeper?
Yeah, so yeah, I played keeper for 6 years.
There it is.
Yeah, it's on my skill,
There
but
it
I'm just
is.
doing that right now.
Oh man, but yeah, dude. Keeper. I think I'm even ready to give one of the younger kids a chance to. Yeah. big
Yeah,
on-
no, for sure. I'm up for that.
Yeah, man. Well, Alex, we appreciate the call, man. Anything else before we let you go?
Bro, I just wanted to bring that up because yeah, that was in my head.
For sure, Alex. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right,
for tuning
sure.
in.
Keep
on
on
nagging.
nagging.
I forgot about that. Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging. Keep
Joe-
on nagging. Joe Hart? Nah.
Mr. Villa, or
He's
where's
dumb,
it? West
bro.
Brom, or where's he at?
Gaylord Navas, bro. I bring that motherfucker.
Well, you know what? Give Joe Hart a green card and then let's call it a deal. Let's do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
Not on DP money though.
Nah,
Nah,
ain't nobody
DP
talking about
money.
DP money.
Hell
You know
nah.
what? Joe
Never.
Hart, I'll give him the Jets contract
With a green card, though.
with the green card though. Yeah, we got
Trade nationalities real quick.
No, Spenny over there. No,
No?
Sure, I mean, you gotta.
We need a goalie.
we're not asking for much here, man.
We just need something solid.
Dude, at this point, I'll get the conejo. Fucking el conejo, güey.
Put your hand up when the shot goes
Tampoco,
at you,
güey.
bro.
No mames.
Isn't he retired already? I don't even
No
know.
mames.
You could have made a move for Luis Robles. He got traded this year too.
Luis Robles would have been a good one. He's with Miami, right?
Didn't he get picked up through the draft?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Miami had first dibs though.
Yeah, it's true. We could have traded him for Bingham. They would have loved that.
Hey, we have Bingham here. You want him?
All right, guys. So that's pretty much all we got. You guys got anything before we get going?
Keep on nagging.
I just dream of the day when Chicharito and Pavon are gonna be like unison, and they're just gonna like dance in the fucking field, bro. I'm waiting for that day.
Well, man,
That sounds lovely. To
don't
be
hold-
honest.
Don't hold your breath. Hey, so we appreciate everybody for tuning in today. I know it wasn't the greatest of news, but this might be our last, at least live one in a minute, unless like some big news comes out. We will be having other content coming out that we're working on. Maybe some interviews, maybe some skits if we're that bored because we haven't done it in a while.
I like skits.
Yeah,
We'll
skits
do
are
some
fun.
skits.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we get our DiCaprio on, you know.
You guys are
that
down
acting.
for skits?
Dude, I say we just do like a 5-minute video, like a skit video.
Yeah.
You
It'd be
know?
awesome.
Ooh, I got one. Of
5 minutes. What are you, a machine?
Oh, dude, trust me, we'll make some bad. It's like a movie, dude. Think about it this way.
All right, I trust your skills. We know Tony's got those skills.
Get the skills,
But
baby.
yeah, again, thank you everyone for tuning in, and yeah, don't trip. We're the Galaxy.
We'll
We're
see
gonna-
better days.
We'll be
We'll
see
be
better
back.
days.
We'll be
There you
back. We'll get our 6. Hopefully.
Be patient.
go. Be patient. It's taking a little longer this time, but there's
Trust the process.
Yes.
Trust
Question
that there
mark.
is a process
Yeah. Maybe
in
he knows.
place.
Maybe he knows he's getting traded.
Who?
The process guy.
The process. The processor.
Can't you just for once trust? Just once.
Dude,
You know, it's like
Just trust it.
it's like a 30-day, shipping to China. So just
man,
wait it
the
out. You'll
Galaxy-
make it to China.
The Galaxy hurt me so much lately. I'm just not ready to love again, dude. I need
I've-
my time. You know,
I've been crying, dude, since like 2017, dude. The fuck?
check your emails. Make sure you renew your season tickets. You don't have that much time, and pick your earbuds or your speaker because they're badass. According to Chewy, just blame Chewy on that one. You can find me on Instagram as Eddie_Nags, on Twitter as Eddie Nags all together. Also, make sure to tune into G League. It's wrapping up. Playoffs coming up really soon. Brian, where can they find you?
You can find me on PSN, Instagram, and Twitter as Bryant Nags. Spenny.
You can find me on Twitter under Spenny Bayless, and on the right side for Borrachos
Oh, yeah.
every Saturday.
And you can find me under Tony_Royale, whether it's Instagram or Twitter.
Hey guys, and you can find me as Chavez JA on Instagram and on Twitter. Pretty easy, pretty fun.
And that does it for us for a while. Thank you guys again. We'll see you guys very soon. For Bryant, Spenny, Tony, Chewy, we out of here.
Keep on nagging. Keep on nagging.
What's your guys'
Keep on
little dumb little
nagging.
Keep